I go by Flight, but you can call me FTC. Flight Team, stand up! We got the yearly 2025 NBA All-Star Eastern Conference and Western Conference has been revealed. Now, a lot of controversy, man. The NBA All-Star this year has changed up the way they do the All-Star format. I'll be honest with you, I do not know how it goes whatsoever. So we're going to try and look at some extra clip about how it's going to be described and how everything's going to be breaking down afterwards. But we do know how this usually goes. TNT always announces the official All-Star starters. Now the snubs, like the bench and stuff like that, I believe gets announced separate. But this is just exclusively for the starters, man. If I see any BS, you guys know as usual, we call it all out. Let's check it out. Y'all excited for All-Star this week, this year? It's not this week, but February.
Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo in the Heat. We're waiting on Milwaukee. Snow in New Orleans kept the Bucks grounded, but they have arrived, and the game will go on an hour later than scheduled. And later, LeBron James and the Lakers at home.
LeBron with the dogs out, man.
It must not be snowing there.
All that.
It's a different type of weather out west.
And we will announce the All-Star starters next. That's crazy.
Do it.
All right, the Heat and the Bucks, and then we got the Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Charles Barkley. Things a little jumbled up here tonight because of the travel situation with the Bucks. We'll get into that.
Hope y'all staying safe with that snow on the East Coast, man.
8:30 rather than at 7:30, and we're going to do an hour instead of a half hour. Make sense to everybody?
Not really, but we understand. It's called overtime, Ronnie. Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it at this point.
You said overtime, money.
CarMax never settle. Under a month. We're getting there. Valentine's night, rising stars at All-Star Weekend in San Francisco.
I was going to pause just to see the dates, okay? So you guys see it. You know what I'm saying? The Rising Star Challenge, which usually they call it the rookie-sophomore game. Back in the day, but now it's just, changed into, it's kind of really the same thing, and it's, all in one. And you got Saturday, you got the All-Star Saturday night, which I'm going to assume is everything like the skills challenge, the dunk contest, the three-point competition, which is the day afterwards, was usually always on a Saturday. And then you have Sunday, is the actual All-Star game, huh?
Cisco, and then Saturday, of course, All-Star Saturday night at 8. On TNT, and Sunday, the new format for the All-Star game on Sunday, the 16th. And so the run-up to All-Star 2025 has begun now. We need players. We'll announce the starters tonight, selected by the fans, the players, and the media. And next week, we'll have the reserves chosen by the league's coaches. And if there is a name which has become synonymous with All-Star voting, it is Nicole Talbert from Ernst & Young. And Nicole Talbert is back. And in her brief are the names of the starters.
The announcement. The way she's pulling up with the briefcase.
But soon, we all will. Hello. Hey, Nicole. Good to see you again. Thank you so much for the delivery.
Thank you. You look great.
Thank you.
Yo, bro. I know shooters are gonna shoot. My man wasted no time, bro. During All-Star announcements, seriously, my man. I forget his name. I think his name's Kenny, right? Bro, he put out the hand-to-hand shake, bro. You know what I'm saying? And threw in saying you look good. Hey, man, shooters don't shoot. I ain't gonna hate the player. They always say hate the game. But my man, seriously, bro. Brother, you look like you starving right here, bro. Hey, I ain't hating, man. Do your thing. You might just have that hot date afterwards. Fuck it.
It's always...
it's a great night.
Bro wasted no time, man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we're going to start with the East. So here's where...
So, the All-Star is going to be played in the Bay this year? They gotta pick Curry. As long as I see Curry, Curry gotta be a starter, bro. We're not even gonna be doing that BS like, it's and if he is or if he's gonna be in the bro. He's a starter, bro. If I don't see him as a starter, we're gonna have some issues. Now this is the East. He's in the West.
Guard
so, wait.
Up here.
Yes, indeed.
I will give you a card that has the East guards.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Both.
And Charles, hold on. The East front court will go. There will be 2 names on your card, from what I understand. There will be 3 on your card, from what I understand. So we'll start with the East backcourt. Please, after you announce the first one, we'll talk about him, show some video, then we'll do the second.
Kind of like the way you produce the show.
So,
You just told a lie.
What?
So you say he gonna name somebody, and then we're gonna talk about him, and then you're gonna put the video, and then I'm gonna got to have the video ready. So you have to tell somebody.
No, we have a video of everybody, all the possibilities.
They just happen to have them ready, huh? Because we knew the numbers.
Point, Charles.
That's messing with y'all, man. Good point, Charles.
They up there arguing, bro. This is hilarious.
Give us the first name in the Eastern Conference for the starters.
This is, y'all gonna be happily surprised. The first name, East starters, guard, Jalen Brunson from the New York Knicks. Well deserved.
Second straight.
What? Really? Now, I'm not going to lie. If I don't see Trae Young in here, LaMelo Ball as a starter, there's going to be some issues. How do y'all feel about that? Jalen Brunson? Now, if you remember when we was looking at the East guards before, Brunson was at least like third or something. You know what I'm saying?
All-star appearance for Jalen Brunson, the 28-year-old for the 29-16 Knicks, number 3 in the East, averaging 26 points a game. That's number 9.
He's averaging 26 this year?
Assists, which is number 9. Shooting.
You only ran this like 4 Knicks games this season so far.
15 games,
so you got Jalen first.
30 points.
It got to be LaMelo Ball. I ain't gonna lie to you. They got to have LaMelo Ball up there.
Brunson is
or Trae Young,
starter out of the East. Who's your second?
I'm happy I got to say his name. And second, in the backcourt, Donovan Mitchell from the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Sharing the...
Wow, bro. Now, Donovan Mitchell did slip my mind, but if anything, Donovan Mitchell should have been called first and then LaMelo Ball after, bro. That's crazy, dog. LaMelo does not make the starter. Now, that doesn't mean he doesn't make the All-Star game. And also, for giving granted for just anybody that doesn't happen to make the starters and the reserves for when it's called next week, there is also a chance of somebody, which is not the wood. You don't want to see anybody get injured, but there's always like 1 or 2 players that get injured before the All-Star break. So usually somebody gets like called up and they get, you know what I'm saying, to the All-Star. But hey, I'm gonna be honest. Hey, I'm not agreeing with this, bro. Mitchell 100% deserves to be a starter. But bro, you're saying Jalen Brunson over LaMelo Ball and then also over Trae Young? Wow, bro, that's actually crazy. And like, bro, let's be honest, bro. Everybody wants to see like flashiness in the All-Star game. This man Brunson, I don't even think can touch the motherfucking net. You know, LaMelo Ball can do like one-knee shots and corner shots, full court, half court shots. You know what I'm saying? He can obviously dunk, can do all these jelly layups, bro. And then his damn brother has the #1 song in the entire world right now, bro. How the hell you not gonna have LaMelo Ball at the starter in the All-Star break at the point guards, man, for the culture, man? NBA, y'all don't sold right there. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't agreeing with it right here.
6th All-Star
and I'm gonna be also like, let's be genuine right here, bro. Mitchell over the last 2 to 3 years has slick been getting carried because of the Cleveland Cavaliers and like who's on his team. Like the Garlic dude, you got Josh Allen, who's actually a really good player. He actually grew on me. He's really great double point per game rebounder and stuff like that. And the Cavs had a lot of different pieces that's been taking the heat off of Mitchell, so he's been able to be free and been able to play the way he wants to. You know what I'm saying? So, bro.
This is his 8th season. 23 a night, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and playing in 41 of the Cavs.
The fans definitely got those 2 correct. Because, you know, LaMelo was leading the way for a long time.
Thank you. Thank you. I just was talking about LaMelo, bro. I know I'm not tripping, bro. Like, bro, I'm not even trying to roast Jalen because Jalen has talent. I'm not going to sit there and say he doesn't. But, my man, and he's even another example of Mitchell, for being honest. Bro, okay, Brunson in his NBA career is starting out playing with the Mavericks, right? He's right next to Doncic, a top 7 NBA player of right now in the NBA. He's already playing behind crazy amount of talent. And then he gets traded to the Knicks, who he's playing, well, temporarily for like the year. He wasn't playing behind another All-Star. But now this season, you know what I'm saying? But even the season before that, he had pieces. It's not like he was by himself. You know what I'm saying? So it was another situation where it took heat off him, so he'll be able to do whatever he wants on the floor. Now he has Cat, another All-Star superstar on his team, bro. Like, man, yo, we want to see flashiness in the All-Star, man. Like I said, Brunson can't even touch the net. We want to see LaMelo Ball here, bro. Like, it should have been LaMelo Ball, honestly, in my opinion, and Trae Young. This is not supposed to be it right here, man. It's not supposed to be it. I'm
That might
actually
be the
shocked.
combination.
Yeah, but the fans had them. Well, no, fans didn't actually through the first three. But you're right. Fans, media, players. Okay, so the backcourt is set with Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell. Now, Sir Charles, one at a time on these three names for the East front court.
And the
They not a
Oscar
front
goes
court?
to?
That man said an Oscar.
One name, please. Okay. From the New York Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns. Two Knicks.
That's with Cat, man. You guys know Cat's FTC, man. I love seeing Cat continue to get more success. I feel like the Timberwolves took advantage of him and they just treated him bad. And, hey, it's an example of revenge. It's almost like how the Lakers are. You know what I'm saying? They just trade away their players and just don't treat them right, and then they end up blowing up right afterwards. Cat, prime example of that. As soon as he goes to the Knicks, he's honestly a top two, I would like possibly say, power forward center in the Eastern Conference with that. I'm taking Cat over players like Embiid of Joel, absolutely add DeMayo. I mean, who else is in the East? Like, the only player that's respectfully better than him that's in the East is a Kumpo. So this is I like this right here.
Among the
Nice,
starters,
nice.
well deserved. Fifth All-Star appearance in his 10th season. 25
Oh, he's
points
been in the
a game,
league for
number
10 years?
13. He's second in rebounds with 14 a night. He's had 18 games of at least 15 rebounds. That's the most in that department in the NBA. And so Karl Anthony Towns, one of the starters in the East from the New York Knicks. I assume you have two more names. on that
You are
card.
correct, Ernest. From the Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Dunk
That's what I
ball.
said.
Dunk ball.
Neighborhood.
I mean, we don't need to explain this.
We all understand who you were talking about.
Top two big men in the NBA, Wemby and the Kumpo.
Greek freak.
So
All-Star Game MVP in 21. Hey, second in the league in scoring with 31. Fifth in rebounds with 12. Shooting 60% on the season. So Giannis and Karl Anthony Towns so far, Shaq, in the East along the front line. Are
Not
you
mad at it. Not mad at it at all.
Let's have that third one.
And we're gonna see this young man later tonight
Oh,
from the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum.
oh, it makes sense.
I'm sure you
Why does a small forward get called last?
the way you said that.
I think this is pretty fair.
Celtics
Tatum.
31 and 13. Second best record in the East. Fifth All-Star selection.
I ain't gonna lie, the other player that I really want to see on the East make it, and I know he just came back from injury, but please, I want to see that man Paolo get into it. Bro, Paolo is literally my top 5 favorite NBA player right now. He's completely grown on me, and especially within the last year. He needs to make the All-Star game this year, yo. Because what it is that you need certain players need to bring, for one, back the All-Star excitement, and it just adds aura to, you know what I'm saying?
Of the All-Star game.
The stuff.
27 points a night is number 5.
Okay, so overall on the East All-Star starters, I agree with 3 out of 5 of these. Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson don't deserve to be here. It should have been LaMelo Ball and Trae Young. Really don't care how anybody feels about that. What do y'all have to say about this full All-Star lineup right here?
19, shooting 46%, and he's played in 41 of the Celtics' 44
Great
games.
player, just not good enough to play in the Olympic, but he's a great player.
Damn.
One of the 5 best players in the East. Yes, one of the 5 best in the East, but not good enough to represent his country.
I do need
Damn.
to take a look at this because this is from Mark Broussard, who goes through all the numbers. And let's see. Okay. It takes me a second just to get through this.
Sound it out already.
No, it's not. I just want to make sure. So, Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson. Okay. LaMelo Ball had the most fan votes. Not a starter.
That doesn't make no sense. I'm glad he exposed that. Ernie exposed that. So you heard that right there. LaMelo Ball had the most fan votes. And this is actually how, isn't it supposed to be like that? It's going off of fan voting, but they counted a percentage of maybe the media and the actual analysts, NBA and stuff. How did Mitchell and Brunson go ahead of him then?
Paulo Banchero was 4th there in the Eastern Conference in the race for a starting spot along the front line. And,
Wow.
Damian Lillard right there as well.
And then I forgot Dame Dollars in the, the East too.
Enough as we look at
Low key, I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather have seen LaMelo Ball and Dame Dollar now even speaking about it, bro. Bro, Mitchell and Brunson don't have the aura to be all-star starters. Am I tripping, bro? Dame Dollar just has that flashiness, you know what I'm saying? He can windmill, you know what I'm saying? He can pull up full court, half court shot and stuff. And it's just like, yo, like, I don't know, man.
Ball third, Trae Young fourth among backcourt. In the front court, Banchero, Mobley, and Jaylen Brown after those other three.
Wow. I have a feeling that they're going to try and sneak Jaylen Brown in there because he's a Celtics teammate of Tatum. I feel like the NBA is doing whatever they can to push the Celtics as like the top two, like faces of the NBA teams in the NBA.
Who are named starters.
Congratulations, guys.
All right, congratulations. Without a doubt, no matter what I said, congratulations to Mitchell, Brunson, Okongwu, Towns, and Tatum for not making your only, not just making your first, it wasn't your first All-Star game, but making multiple All-Star games and becoming a starter for this year. All right, now going over to the Western Conference.
Start with the backcourt in the West.
All right, man.
Again, two names.
Don't make me rage, bro.
Don't open it up yet, Shaq. Please.
Okay, we ready?
Damn, he called Shaq a lady.
We
man.
are
Shaq
ready.
will like strangle this dude.
In the West, surprise, surprise. Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors.
Let's go! That's all I wanted to hear!
Surprise, surprise.
And Kenny Smith, I believe your name is. Fuck you, my nigga. Fuck you mean surprise, surprise. Nigga. Nigga's hairline is put on there with a permanent marker, bro. What you mean surprise? Have some respect for the glorious king, #1 basketball player of all time and right now. What you mean surprise? You thought I was going to call that out? You really thought I was going to call that out, bro? You really thought I was going to call that out, bro? What you mean surprise, surprise?
Stephen Curry from the Golden State Warriors.
Some hate right there, bro.
11th
Let's go, bro.
appearance.
Curry, the all-star starter. If you remember, I believe the last 2 seasons he was not the starter, or he was the starter. I know for a fact he wasn't the starter in one of the all-star years. But glad to see that. You know what I'm saying? That's all we needed to see. They did their thing. They knew what they was doing, bro. The all-star game being played in the Bay. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, you're really not going to sit up there and have Curry as a starter. Like, let's be real. And he won the NBA U.S. Olympic title ring for everybody. Everybody on the U.S. Olympic team can thank him, including LeBron, KD, and everybody else that play on the team. That's right. Let's go, man. This made me happy. Made me smile, man. Nice.
6 assists per night.
Let's go.
35% and 41% from deep for the Golden State.
Let's go, man.
Warriors. And
Nice,
Stephen
nice,
Curry
nice.
in
The Western Conference, I had the Western Conference winning the All-Star game, as we always usually do.
Court of the West.
Another surprise. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, better known as
Kenny Smith, bro. Like, what's wrong with this man, bro? What you mean surprise? SCA's averaging like 35 and a triple-double, bro. I have Thunders fans ranting at me every other NBA night because I'm not consistently reacting to them, which has to change. Matter of fact, hopefully I'm going to be able to, but I know I'm a little late. I did hear SCA drop that 50-plus point game. We low-key still need to react to the highlights. Like, what you mean surprise, bro? What you mean surprise?
From the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Who are 36.
Hey, I like that. Hey, I like that. Steph Curry and SGA in the front court, or they call it the back court or the front court. Either or, bro. I like this. I like this.
He put up a nice 50-piece last time.
Now, for the reserves, I definitely would like to see the J.A. Morant dude, you know what I'm saying, at the reserve for the point guard. No bullshit.
Little 54 piece.
Actually, now thinking about it, how is, like, in the Western Conference, like, the New Orleans Hornets not considered in the Western Conference? Because I will also, obviously, LaMelo is in the East, but I'm in 5, he's in the West.
Points a night is tops in the league. 6 assists a night is number 19.
Kenny Smith really said surprise, surprise to Curry and SGA making an all-star starter. Come on, man. This man got no knowledge. I don't want to hear nobody ever say I got no knowledge whatsoever ever again after that, bro. Like, come on.
30 points. So Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd All-Star appearance.
I didn't have to open the ballots for that.
Let's hope that... no.
Oh, was he? Or, okay, maybe I might have taken it back. Maybe I was being a little bit too sensitive for Curry. Hey, Kenny Smith, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. If we ever cross paths, you know what I'm saying? I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? I thought that word right there, I think he was being sarcastic. Or was he? I'm going to just edit everything out I just said previously, all right? Yeah, deal?
Okay, go ahead. I know.
They're going to take it out of context, and
One at a time.
I don't care, bro.
One at a time, Shea. Thank you, Kenny.
I don't play with when it comes to greatness, man.
Western Conference front court right here.
From the Phoenix Suns, Kevin Durant.
Kevin.
His 15th All-Star
Durant.
appearance. 2025, his 13th
I like this. I like this. I like this. Hey, the West winning this shit, bro. Curry, SGA, and then Kevin Durant so far. Bro, right there, that's like 100 points combined.
27 points a game. That's number 6. Shooting 52%, 13 games.
They need to start talking about KD's longevity too, bro.
Two-time All-Star Game MVP.
Bro, please tell me my mic's woo! Bro, I thought I wasn't recording this whole time. I would have been sick!
All-Star Weekend.
Y'all would have got the mudded version of the video, no BS. Because we don't do fake reacts.
Lakers, LeBron James.
LeBron! It's raps. It's raps. Hey, the Western All-Star starters have absolute aura. The Western All-Star starters so far reminded me of the early 2000s Western Conference All-Star starters, man. And I ain't complaining.
Lakers
I like it.
23 and 18. 21st.
Crazy thing is, back in the day, I liked the Eastern Conference a little bit more because they had Iverson, they had like eventually Rose and stuff, then they had obviously LeBron and stuff like that, and now it's like kind of vice versa, you know, to the other side.
Points a game is just outside.
All of these All-Star starters are deserved.
Is number 5 as he plays in 38 of their 41 games. 3-time All-Star Game MVP in 06, 08.
The center has to be wet bananas. It has to be wet bananas. This will be the ultimate, like, ored out all-star right here in the Western Conference. It has to be wet bananas.
And 28.
It has to be wet bananas center.
So, yeah. So LeBron is there. KD is there. Who's going to join him on the West front line?
From the Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic.
Or Nikola Jokic, whichever you prefer.
Now, I ain't going to be mad at it. Jokic, you know, if you're not calling them, honestly, the top 4 best players in the NBA right now, you know what I'm saying? You just don't got knowledge. But, bro, at this point, Wemby has passed up Jokic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, just by Wemby being able to do a nonchalant windmill dunk already has passed up Jokic's entire career. Now, I hope Wemby makes the reserves for the All-Star Western Conference. But yeah, Wemby deserved the starter right here. Jokic deserved to be in the All-Star game, but as a reserve, not as a starter. Wemby is way better. Wemby is just better. Wemby just does everything better. Just sorry, Jokic, not sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then there's something else too. Wemby is more of a flashier player, bro. We want to see flashiness in the All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? Wemby can throw it off the backboard dunk. He can do pull-up, half-court shots, like one-knee shots and stuff. Wemby can also block shots and stuff, man. All Jokic can do is just lower his shoulder, chuck up the occasional three. He doesn't have any defense. To be honest, Jokic is a cone on defense. So, I mean, unless you just like offense, and I guess.
You guys are tight. You speak his language. He enjoys hearing you. Three-time reigning MVP.
Well, you know, the thing that's amazing, this guy's probably the best player in the world. I mean, he's just ridiculous. I mean, amazing. He's just great. Everything about him. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's going to win that MVP this year.
Yeah, got a long way
to go. Nah, it's going to be Curry. You got it all wrong, buddy.
30 points a game is number 3. 13 rebounds is number 3 in the league. 10 assists, number 2 in the league.
That's crazy.
Shooting 47% from 3, that's number 2 in the league. And the Nuggets hitting their stride. They are 27 and 16. Oh, by the way, he also leads the league in triple-doubles with 19. So it's LeBron, it's Joker, and it's Kevin Durant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Steph Curry. Now, let me take a gander at the breakdown here in the West, so bear with me for a second.
Okay, so let's see these votings.
SGA and Steph, clear 1 and 2.
Nice.
Luka's really been limited in the number of games he has played.
Yeah, I'm going to actually be surprised if, Luka doesn't make, but he also has been injured, too. To be fair, I know Ja's been injured, too, but Ja, I feel like he's been playing a little bit more games. Ja deserves the All-Star over Luka this year. How do y'all feel about that?
Just 22 games. He finished 3rd, 6th by the players, 3rd by the fans, and 4th by the media. Anthony Edwards.
And damn near forgot he's on the Western, too. It has to be John and on the reserves. Make it John and on the reserves. That's what we want to see. Let's be honest.
Doncic. And on the front court, Kevin Durant. This was a close race over Victor Wembanyama for that final front court starting spot.
Why does they count Wemby as like the front court? That's not even a fair competition. Everybody knows KD's gonna win that. Like I would want Wemby to obviously win, but no, KD deserves to win that. Why is he so Wemby's not listed as a true center? That's interesting.
Durant was 2nd by the players, 3rd by the fans, and 5th by the media.
Gosh.
Wemby was 4th by the players, 4th by the fans, and 2nd by the media, and he is edged out by Kevin Durant. Anthony Davis followed Wembanyama.
And AD.
When we come back, now who should...
Wow, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I found out something new. They're counting like Wemby as almost a small forward, power forward type of a player. Which, and to be honestly fair, which, you know, Shit, if I'm Wemby, that actually low-key could be a flex. A 7'5" small forward. You'll be like the first small forward considerably. And I feel like that can really work out. But, hey, man, hopefully we can see them in the reserves when they announce next week. Whenever they have the reserves video come out, y'all be sure to let me know, and we shall react. Comment down below, how do you feel about the All-Star game? Oh, yeah, we're supposed to see the how the All-Star new format is supposed to be, my bad. But in the meantime, comment down below, who do y'all predict the Western Conference or the Eastern Conference winning? I got the West Coast winning for the 2025 this year. All right. I'm trying to see. Somebody had like a video of how the All-Star is going to be. All-Star new. Trying to find it. If we can't find it, we'll eventually find a video. I think NBA Chaz had it, bro. Because I remember he had it up like 2 months ago. I just I ain't click on it. I meant to click on it. All right, bear with me, y'all. NBA Chaz All-Star 2025. Still trying to find it, y'all. Okay, I found it. I knew this was. Okay.
The NBA has announced
I think this is it. If it's not, then I just can't find it. This is actually the video that I seen that I was supposed to react to. So this one was uploaded like almost a month ago. And so this is basically KD having an interview saying he hates the new All-Star format.
The new format
Hopefully they explain it.
Game in San Francisco this season. What it is 4 teams, 3 of those consisting of 20.
Okay, here it is. He'll read it off. I'm not your reading teacher.
4 NBA All-Stars, so 8 per team. The 4th team being the winner of the Rising Stars tournament.
Low-key needs to be slowed down. My bad. Okay. 24 NBA also divided into 3 8-player teams. 4 team is Castro Rising Star champion. So that's for the Rising Star. Honorary team general managers Charles Barkley, Shaq, Kenny Smith, and then Candace Parker from WNBA. And you have Barkley, O'Neal, Smith draft their team rosters from the pool of 24 NBA All-Star selections. Okay, so similar to how they did it like the previous years, they, basically have like a draft of like the players, you know what I'm saying, for the one side and then the other side. 2 teams meet in one semifinal for game 1, and then the remaining 2 teams meet in the game 2, winning game 2. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you, this is way too much. Just keep it the simple All-Star format, bro. Don't nobody want to see this. Does anybody want to see this? Make it the regular rookie-sophomore game. Make it the regular 3-point dunk contest like you guys have. And then the skills challenge. And then the regular Eastern versus Western All-Star, you know what I'm saying, stuff. And I hope the jerseys are pretty fire, too. What do the jerseys look like this year?
The All-Star teams will be drafted by...
I do not like this format, bro. I don't like this.
By Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, and
like
Kenny the Jet Smith. And obviously, it's just a 4-team tournament. First to 40 points in each game. But it's fair to say that Kevin Durant is not a fan of it.
Is it like 4 different teams?
Yeah, 4 teams.
Look, Katie don't even get it, bro.
Drafted by, like, Kenny and
Look at Katie's face, bro. Adam Silver, change it back to the regular All-Star format for 2026, bro. Nobody asked for this. Look at Katie's face. Bro, Katie's face looked like you asked him what was the square root of a 1.2 million and $0.02. Like, what are we doing?
I hate it. Absolutely hate it. You can tell the All-Star game formats changing. All the formats are terrible in my opinion. And we should go back to East-West.
Thank you.
I think we've been trying to
Somebody clapped in the background.
bring that flair back somehow with the All-Star weekend, but I think we just keep it traditional. But we'll see how this one works. You never know. I might be wrong. I'm just another guy with an opinion. But we'll see how it works.
All right. Hey, man, I'm agreeing with Katie right there, man. Honestly, I feel like in a way at this point, the NBA will be able to boost, like, just hypeness to the All-Star weekend, man. Okay, like, I know, like, we already know NBA players get paid a good amount, this and that. But, bro, stuff like for the skills challenge and the dunk contest, y'all got to give, like, some amount of big cash bonus to these players for the winners that get it. Because that will give them an incentive to win. They really don't have an incentive, which, honestly, they never really did for any All-Star weekend and stuff like that, even, like, in the early 2000s and so on. But that doesn't mean that they didn't try. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see this once again where it's like these players go into it and they don't try whatsoever, bro. Because I'm going to call it out. You know what I'm saying? The dunk contest last year, you know what I'm saying, was pretty mid. And then I believe the year before was also pretty mid, bro. So it's just like, and the same with the, like, well, the 3-point challenges, it's whatever. Because it's just a shooting competition. But the skills challenge, I know for a fact, and the dunk contest was absolutely mid. People didn't really try. So hopefully this year, you know what I'm saying, it all is changed and everything gets a little bit better. But hey, man, are you guys excited for All-Star Weekend, man?